What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, myself and Jeep Guys Online will be doing a video on the top Jeep gifts that you can give somebody. So these will be various prices, various products. Most of them will be Wrangler oriented, although some of them will be universal, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get started. You want to start with foot pegs and work our way across the table first?
Yeah, sure. So the first gift that is that every guy likes, every girl likes, anyone likes for Jeeps, when you take your doors off, you're going to want somewhere to put your feet, kind of to get some wind and stuff. So Steinjager foot pegs are really awesome. These start at around 80, and you put it right over your hinge. There's a rubber grommet here so you don't have to push it in your hinge, so you don't mess that up. Hinges are really a vital part of your Jeep. You don't want it to loosen up and your doors start to leak. So Steinjager, 80 bucks, really easy. One more thing really quick is going to be our Carolina Metal Masters. When you take your doors off, you throw some mirrors on. You gotta be legal on the road. So these guys are really awesome. These start at 80 for the mirror, and then you get the mounts for your Jeep too. So you unscrew this, you just put it right through the hole in the mount, and then put it right back in. It's got some O-rings on it, so it's not going to vibrate, and it keeps it in place. It's one of the best things I've ever put on my Jeep. So again, starts at 80, and then you go ahead and get the mounts too for it. Depending on what Jeep you have, they vary in different prices.
These are awesome because they don't vibrate like the cheap mirrors that you can get on Amazon and stuff like that, because you can kind of see out of those, but since they're vibrating so much, you can't really tell. These are a much safer alternative to those, much better quality. Definitely gonna have to pick up some of those for my Wrangler. Let's go ahead and move on to the Key Fob. So the AJT Key Fob. These are awesome because the stock Wrangler Key Fobs are kind of boring. Everybody has the same one. These let you customize it. We actually have a few set up here. So we have, this will be a JK or a JKU Key Fob. So this is super simple to install. You pop your stock Key Fob apart and you take the internals out. You put it inside of this shell that they give you with custom buttons. Keep in mind, online you can customize this, so you can get the shell in tons of colors, tons of color options for the buttons, the screws, you can change the colors, and you pop your stock key out actually as well and put this in there, so it replaces everything. It's a much cooler look, pretty simple. These start at around $30. The price varies depending on the model you have, what vehicle you drive, stuff like that. Go ahead and show them the two that you have for your Jeep.
Yeah, so here's the factory key fob I have for my JL and JT. So it's really bulky. A lot of people have complained about this, and the guys over at AJT fixed that. So here's my JL key fob, and here's my JT one. So just to show you the different colors and stuff, they're super durable. I mean, they're solid. And then you can see how different the size is. These fit a lot better in your hand, and the buttons are so nice to press. And it does still light up with the colors to know that you unlocked it, which is nice. With the factory doesn't do that, so you know that it still has battery in it. It's super easy to change. And for the JLs and the JTs, to get that key out, which you don't need because it's a push to start, you just pop the back panel off, and then you take the key out if you ever need that issue. Super easy to put back, goes right in the spot, and it's done.
Let's go ahead and move on to the Fishbone Off-Road JK hardtop removal tool. So this is designed to remove the screws in your hardtop. They make these in tons of colors. So this one's a dark red to match my Wrangler. And these are just awesome little gifts to give somebody, stocking stuffers, along those lines. These start at around $18. Again, tons of different colors you can choose from. And I'm not sure if they make them for JLs or anything like that.
No, because I think, yeah, JLs have hooked, so make sure you're specifying which gift, if that person has a JL or a JK. These will not work for a JL because you don't need that. You actually just have a little latch there instead of this.
Now keep in mind, guys, we will be linking all of these products down in the description. If you guys want to check them out, grab them for somebody that you want to get a gift for, yourself, pretty much anybody. All the products will be linked below in the description. These are from your JL, so how about you go ahead and tell them about these?
Yeah, so these are Billetworkz vents for your windows, your back windows. So these are specifically made for like race cars to start with, but when you're on the trails and it's raining, you don't want to put your windows down and get the Jeep wet inside. So you put these guys in, it lets your airflow go through the holes and you can get some fresh air inside. You put your window right back up and it slides in perfectly. Doesn't cut the window up, it doesn't mess up seals or anything. It is fit just as if the glass was going back in the window. I love these. These start at $125, and then you can get other options with mesh in them. So if you like to camp at night, you can get mesh so you keep the bugs out, but you still get that airflow at night.
Now, since we're done with the table in front of us, let's go ahead and move on to some of the bigger products that we have behind us. you want to start with the grill insert so that way they can see that?
Yeah, so guys, this is a Maryland flag grill insert, but this is from ZKD Customs, and he makes various different options here. So you can get really anything. Note the name custom. You can get logos, you can get names, anything you want. And these are hand painted and hand cut. So they're, I feel like, the best on the market. I mean, I've tried other grill inserts and they fade after a while and stuff. I've had this one, you can see it's used and you can see the grill slots. I mean, it's hit, I have rock chips in it and everything, but I love it. So I took this out to show you guys for this. They make this for JLs, almost every Jeep, right?
I believe every Jeep, like
yeah.
Even Grand Cherokees,
yep.
Cherokees, they can do custom designs, as Dylan said.
Yeah, so they start at about $80, and like I said, you can get anything you want. They have your standard USA flag, stuff like that, and you can get that. So I did the Maryland flag because Josh and I live in Maryland, and I mean, it's a sick flag, so we did that. But yeah, this is our JL one, has everything cut out perfectly for the JL, the holes and everything you need. And then they also have JKs and TJs and YJs and stuff like that. So ZKD Customs is that, starts at $80. It's one of the best things you can get because it's custom for a gift.
Let's go ahead and just work our way down the pile. So we have a Bulletproof mounting solutions, phone mount and GoPro mount. Let me go ahead and show you guys the quality on this. This thing has amazing quality. All of the parts are metal or carbon fiber. I'm not sure how well that's going to show up on camera. If it doesn't, I'll go ahead and add a picture down in the corner to show you guys what it looks like. The arms are carbon fiber and metal. Comes with this phone mount with their logo on it, which is universal, fits pretty much any phone. It has a nice little rubber piece on both sides. Your phone's not going to vibrate, slip out of the mount, anything like that. It comes with a GoPro mount, which is awesome for like dash footage, time-lapse videos, stuff along those lines. This one is for a Wrangler. So it has the mount that will go into the dash tray on your dash for the Wrangler. The cool thing about these, you don't have to drill into your dash or anything like that to mount them. They fit into the stock mounting points. They reuse some of the hardware from the stock factory look. And the quality on these has just blown me away, honestly, with this.
Yeah, I mean, I was just playing with it earlier. You just unscrew this little thing here, and then you throw it right onto the mount. It's so easy to put on. It just pops right in like that, and then you can move the arm around wherever you want. If you want to see your passengers, if you want to see forward, anywhere you want. Like Josh said, it's 3M, so it sticks right into your dash. There's no drilling.
Let's go ahead. We can talk about the Factor 55 stuff before.
Yeah, so guys, I have some Factor 55 products over here. I have a Fairlead. I have the 1.0 Fairlead from Factor 55. I have a lot of their products on my Jeep now, and they are super awesome. So this is an aluminum Fairlead for synthetic rope. It starts at, what did I say, like $90? I think it's $80.
I have the prices on here. The Fairlead starts at $80.
Yeah, so the Fairlead's $80. It's solid, it's heavy, it's really nice, and it comes in this unfinished aluminum. If you want to paint it yourself, that's really awesome, because a lot of stuff you get is like black and you want to change the color, you have to sand it down. Nope, this is ready to go. So that's their Fairlead, $80, and I mean, it makes it look super aggressive. Second thing I have here is my favorite part from Factor 55 is their Ultrahook. So their Ultrahook is designed for really any application you need. It's this really sick hook here. There's a pin here, so you can lock the inside, and you can lock it when you're winching, and then you just push that over here, put it back in the thing. Has all these different types of directions on it to know when you're winching from, what way, if you're pulling from this. And you can actually put a D-ring in here too if you need that, or a synthetic rope. So it's super easy to do. It's got really nice rubber pads on it. And I just figured out I had this too. Where's that Fairlead real quick? So I just figured out that I have this rope guard mount. So you just pop this on top of here, and it blocks your hand from the winch line. And it fits ergonomically right in your hand, but it blocks that so you don't get cut up and stuff like that. It's really awesome. So that's Factor 55. Guys, this starts at $250 online, and you can get any color you want, or the unfinished, so you can paint it yourself.
One thing I like about these is all the different like instructions and like notes they have on the Fairlead itself, or on the Ultrahook itself. It's pretty much foolproof. It walks you through how to use it appropriately. I do like how it has the throat dimensions engraved on here, so we're not sitting there trying to force it through here or anything like that. They definitely took their time to design an awesome product with this one.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna need to pick one of these up for my Jeep.
Yep, and I love the locking feature because it's, again, all safety when you're recovering. You don't want anything to fly back at you. That locks in there and keeps it tight.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to Rocky Boxes. So Rocky Boxes is the branch off company from Rocky Off-Road. They're Jeep subscription boxes, and the cool thing about these versus other Jeep subscription boxes, they're actually hand built around your specific Jeep. Now that'll be your color Jeep, your model Jeep. We do every Jeep, not just Wranglers, Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, stuff along those lines. We also try to do less of the like stickers, cheap t-shirts, stuff like that. We focus on like parts, things you're actually going to get your use out of, not little accessories that you can pick up here and there for not too much money. We like to skip that and just go straight to the quality products. We do a lot of like lighting, tools, parts, stuff along those lines. And like I said earlier, they're 2-year Jeep, so he has a JL. His box would be completely different to yours if you were to order a Cherokee. You would get Cherokee specific parts, and they're actually parts that match your color Jeep. They go along the same lines as the color combinations you have going on currently. We take all that information when you purchase the box, and actually around Christmas time, we're having a deal right now. Every box that you get comes with a free Christmas gift. That'll be a free product on top of all the other awesome products that you're going to get normally. So go ahead and check that out down in the description. Take advantage of that sale. You want to talk about these?
Yeah. So guys, this is from OffRoad Concepts FL. They make really awesome door hanging solutions. So I have one of these down on my house right now. There's 3 holes here. You mount it right into something sturdy, and you can mount your doors right on top. It's got rubber on top, or silicone on, not silicone, can't even think right now, like a plastic grommet right here, so it's not going to put metal against metal and scrape up your hinges like we were talking about earlier with the Steinjager. So similar design, but a door hanging solution. These do come in a 2-door and a 4-door. Josh got 2 2-door ones because he's going to put them separately. I got 1 4-door one, and it just has longer brackets and stuff like that. So these are OffRoad Concepts FL.com.
Let's go ahead and move on to the Pro Comp rock lights. So rock lights are a good gift for pretty much any Jeeper. Lighting in general is an awesome gift to give them. And we like the white rock lights as a gift just because you can't go wrong with them. The white really lights up the trail beneath the Jeep, which is a good purpose of these is wheeling at night. Sometimes you need to see that rock that's under your Jeep that's about to hit the Jeep, pick a better line, stuff like that. These definitely help with that. And pretty much any Jeeper needs these. If you're gonna wheel your Jeep, I would like 100% recommend these.
Yeah. There's
a ton of companies that make these, not specifically Pro Comp. There's RGB options, which you can change the color with a little Bluetooth controller. The cool thing about rock lights, most of them come with all of the things needed to run them. Switch or the wiring harness, all of that comes in this box. You run Quake lights on yours, right?
Yep, I run Quake LED, and I have RGB ones. I have, I think, 12 on mine right now, so really bright.
He can change the color of his. These right here are specifically white. You can go with either option. I'm going to go ahead and link these white ones below, and then I'm going to go ahead and link Quake's RGB lights below. You guys can take a look at those, check them out, and pick out whichever ones you like better. So let's go ahead and move on to something that's going to be releasing soon. So I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but we have some new merch. Dylan has some Jeep Guys Online merch, and I have some Rocky Off-Road merch. We're dropping a new merch line. I'm going to drop mine around the beginning of the new year. Starts the year off awesome. We have a few designs here. These aren't the final designs, so these might be changed slightly. We might keep them. We're not 100% sure yet. These are one-off sweatshirts. We're going to actually be giving one of these away on our Instagram, so make sure you guys check that out. But this is a signature Rocky Off-Road font right here, with a little embroidered RO down on the bottom, along with the RO on the back of the neck. So with what we're doing with our merch is we're focusing on like quality. We want to make awesome quality products, and we want to get you guys rocking the merch, get photos of you guys on our Instagram, stuff like that. So we're going to be running deals when we start. This one is probably my favorite hoodie that I've made so far.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I love the logo on the front.
Yeah, so it's got the camo on the inside of the hood. It's got the Rocky across the top with the lines through it. It has the little RO on the pocket down here. Now keep in mind these designs may change a little bit. The sweatshirts may change a little bit, but we are focusing on quality. We want to make an awesome sweatshirt for the trails. I'm definitely going to be releasing like sweatpants, socks, hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, everything along those lines. I believe you're planning on doing something similar, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do essentially the same thing, but our Jeep Guys Online merch for that.
Keep in mind, we will have these releasing on our website, so I'm going to go ahead and link my website along with his website down in the description. I'm going to go ahead and link his YouTube down in the description so you guys can check it out. We've done a few videos with him. He does some videos with us, some great content that we've been making. Check him out for sure. Make sure you subscribe to him. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content.
See you guys.